Welcome to Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your tennis. All right, guys, we're going to revisit something because Jake Lewis out there sent me a revised video of his serve, and I'm going to show it to Coach Gu here because he was instrumental in fixing it via that first video to Jake. So I got my buddy Chris here to help me analyze too. So I'm going to show these guys for the first time and see what their first impressions are. Yeah, he just showed one serve though, unfortunately.
That's okay. Well, he's going to analyze based off the serve here. Okay, so the frying pan method that he had before was now eliminated. A lot better, a lot smoother.
Yeah, it looks like he's got continental grip going on.
So. Yeah, so the grip got changed to the proper grip here.
Yep. And then he actually starting to move a lot forward into the court, which is good. He lands actually into the court on the first serve, which is good.
Yeah.
It looks a lot smoother.
Yeah, just overall, like, because I also saw the before video too as well. It looks a lot more fluid, so there aren't as many mechanical, like, excess parts, so it just all looks like one more fluid motion than before.
It looks like he's come a long way.
Yeah, that's right. From the first video to now, it looks so much. It's just night and day at this point.
Yeah,
that looks way.
He
looks confident. He looks way more confident in the serve now too.
Yeah.
Anything else minor he can do better?
Landing. I mean, that's the biggest thing. How he jumps, like what Chris and I saw, was how he jumps. He actually jumps kind of like a frog. So when you actually slow it down, he actually just, when he jumps, he goes more like this instead of like trying to really. He's trying to kick it back as far as he can, but the kick is not big enough. So it goes like this.
How can we remedy that?
So with the pitching analogy, so about landing into the court, is making sure that when you see a pitcher, right, you always see their back leg going forward, right? They're kicking up. The reason why is so they can force all that power momentum to go all the way forward, and that's their natural movement, is to make sure their ball's going forward and they're balanced. So when you're landing on the serve, the same thing. So you want to make sure that when you're hitting the serve, your right leg is kicking up. But for Jake, it'll be on the left. But most of us will be hitting it, trying to kick it our right foot up as high as we can so we can get all that momentum to that ball going forward. How you want to approach, if it's the first serve, how you land, you always want to land in front of the ball, right? Because that's where our weight transfer is going to be, and that's where we're going to go, right? So making sure our first serve, no matter what happens, we always want to land into the court, right? We always want to land into the court. For a second serve, it's different. Because if you're trying to save for a kick, for example, your goal is trying to go up, right? The goal is to take the kick serve, trying to have that height and joint up to the ball, creating that high spin. When it drops, it kicks even higher, right? So in the second serve, you want to land almost exactly where you're standing, or close to, right? You always kind of want to land almost as close to where you stand. When the first serve, you always want to land in front.
Wham, right? So like what Coach was talking about, it's like a pitcher. You want to kick it out. Like that. So you get your forward momentum into that left foot, or in your case, Jake, your right foot.
There you go.
So you're kicking, so Jake, you're going to be kicking out your left foot. But for all the righties,
there you go. That's my hand, but it's okay. Alright, you're totally fine. There you go, close, a little higher. There you go. Just like that.
nice and easy, continental grip, right?
And smooth.
Do the little kick, make it smooth, relax. Right, just relax.
Have fun with it.
All right. So Jake, let's practice that kick. Practice a little smoother. Possibly landing in the court a little bit more. Right? Anything else?
I don't think so.
Okay. All right.
No.
keep doing what you're doing. You're doing good, but just take a look at what Andrew and Chris just did and practice that a little bit, and then get back to me. All right? So, thank you, Jake. Thank you, Coach Goo. Thank you, Chris. Coach Goo, where can we find you?
You can find me at agu.tennis, and I'll be posting this content as well over there.
Chris, where can we find you?
You can find me at Christopher Chien, Chien.
Perfect. Guys, thank you so much. Thank you for watching Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your tennis.